Hello, welcome to the next edition of the Monday Special. Today I'm going to be trying out a deck that got a 5-0 recently. There was two different versions of this, so technically like the sideboard is a little bit of a hybrid. I was only able to get two Get Lost from Mana Traders, so I substitute the two in the board for two Rest in Peace. So keep in mind that there's a slight deviation from this list that we're trying out today, but I'm really excited about trying this list because it's playing a decent amount of new cards. It's Entei, right? It also has the new Amun, and also Kellen, and Get Lost. So this deck does have a decent amount of new cards, so I'm excited to see how this deck actually competes against the Pioneer format. And since I think this deck is up for grabs, and I don't really know how the deck's going to play out, it's not going to be tried out through a league, but we're going to try it out, see how the deck actually stacks up, and see if it actually is competitive in nature. So it got 2-5-0, so clearly it must be competitive enough, but we're going to find out how much. If you like this kind of content, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification so we alert for future videos. Let's get to 1,000 subs together, and let's get into the deck list. So the deck list contains 4 Adeleines, 4 Thalias, 4 Enteis, 4 Skrelvs, 3 Kethalans. We have a 1 Tomic. For Lotus Field, we have a Num, which is our brand new card. I think it's going to be pretty decent on turn 2 with a Mox Amber. So I think that's really what you're playing towards. We have a few 1-drops, right, with Skrelv and Zurgo as a way to hopefully get aggressive enough while we curve into it. We have 4 Ganjus, 4 Sakasans. I'm not sure if these numbers are too high. I mean, since they are legendary lands, it seems like they should be a 2 of at best, but we'll see how that plays out. Of course, we get Plaza Heroes, which is a good reason to be in Boros Legends. Sideboard-wise, we have 2 Portable Holes for the aggro matchups, 2 Melees for mid-range-ish matchups. We have 2 Rest in Peace for the Graveyard Hate for Phoenix and Fang. Redain to fight Rafts, also pretty decent against Lotus Field. 2 Hazarets for the mid-range matchups. 2 Urza's Blast as a way to fight through aggro. Then we have 3 Rending Volleys that we could use to help fight Grease Fang, stuff like that. Mono White, the Mirror. So that is the list we're trying out today. Let's see the deck in action. Summit passes. Oh my god, another Thalia. Might as well play this untapped since we're going to probably end up having a 2-drop next turn. So we'll play Kelthan, Kithian, say go. Urborg, Waste Not, Forge, Thalia. I think that's correct. Next turn we'll play Entei if you don't draw a land. Etcha, Field of Ruin, Stomps, passes. We draw a land, play the land, play Adeleine, Etcha, 3, Summit, makes me discard 2. Get rid of a Thalia and a Thalia, Striker. So we'll play Entei, go to combat, attack, get rid of Bell Striker. Okay. I mean, that is a little bit of a nuisance since we do reward him too, weirdly enough. So we get Atomic, which is useless. Blocks, blocks, and blocks. Sure, trades his entire board to kill Adeleine. Seems reasonable. Goes to 14. Pass the turn. Okay, Burdens. Sure, get rid of our Kellen. Gets another 2-2. Your next end step. So we get this land. Sweet. Okay, that is interesting. So play Sacred Foundry tapped. Go to combat. We get Ultra Frisky. We say no. See how he blocks. Okay, blocks the Entei. Go ahead and Ember Cleave. So I could do it here, which means this gets me 2 more points of damage this turn. But I think it's correct to save our dude. So there goes this threat. And we deal a decent amount of damage. Flip the Gideon and pass. I definitely should have used it. Sanitarium. So he can cast Bone Crusher and Sanitarium, which might give him another blocker. Okay, kills the threat and plays a Bone Crusher and passes. Okay, so we turn on this, make it a 4-4, give it double strike. That should be enough to be lethal. Got game 1. Against this matchup, I think Portable Hole to get the Waste Not's worth it. And this is non-legendary permanent, so that also may be useful. I think we do want to tax out his discard effects. This doesn't really look like a matchup for Ember Cleave, even though it won us the game. Cut 1 Zurgo, cut a Thalia, run it like that. Summit passes. Ganju, Kithian, Mox Amber, Skrelv, say go. 5. Hazard's my Skrelv. Okay. Thalia. If he has a push, he's going to use it right now. Hit you for 2 past turn. Swamp. Kills my Thalia, the Dreadbore. That is not going to help. Play another Thalia. Hit you with Kythian. Say go. Blast Zone. Liliana. Upticks on the Thalia. Sure. Passes. Please give me a mana. Well. Go to combat. Hit the Lily. Looks like we're about ready to lose this game. This is just going to uptick and kill my Kythian too. Yep. Okay. Makes me discard 2. Get rid of an Entei and a Mox. Get lost. Now we can't even use that. Blood Crypt. Upticks Lily. Passes. Okay. Drew a red source finally. Play Entei. They go. Kills my dude. Shrieking Affliction. Upticks Lily. Goes a Luton. Nope. Turns on the Hive. Hits me to 17. Eats an Entei. And Sakasan. I guess. Kill the Lily. Say go. Another Lily. Passes. Upticks Lily. Sacred Foundry. Tap. Say go. Another Shrieking Affliction. Upticks Lily. Turns on the Hive. Gets frisky. Hits me at a 14. Exiles Get Lost. We get another Get Lost. I guess we just pass. Makes me go Luton. Get rid of the Sakasan. Upticks the Lily. We will go ahead and Get Lost. And a Ganju. So we play the Vantage. Say go. Leave up the Ganju for the Hive. Okay. Makes me go digging. I think I get rid of the Skrelv. He does not have enough to activate the Hive. He just passes. Sakasan. They go. Urborg. Passes. Kazurgo. They go. Kills it. Alright. Thoughtseize. There goes my blast. Passes. Boya Plaza. Say go. Castle Lockwing. That's a pretty good draw. Go ahead and draw the card. Watch him draw the target player discards too. Nope. I think he's just passing. So we'll go ahead and channel. Makes a couple 1/1s. We untap. So I guess we lose 6. Go and play our new card. Go to combat. Hit you for 2. Put a counter on my dude. Pass the turn. Languish. I'm pretty sure that's GG's. Get rid of a Ganju. Okay, I'm off. Now we're on the play. I think I like Emberleaf more. And probably a Zergo if I get making myself a little bit lower on the curve. Get rid of an Entei. Run it like that. Forge Skrell. They go. Tap Summit. Passes. Sacred Foundry. Tap. Go to combat. Hit you. Pass the turn. Urborg. Waste Not. Play Sakasan. Go and play our new card. Anim. Go to combat. I think I attack. But a counter. It might seem a little risky, but Swamp makes me discard both my cards. Gets to make a zombie. So we get to make pro black. Does that matter? Passes. Portable Hole. It's not a bad top deck. Play Portable Hole. Eat the Waste Not. Go to combat. Smack, smack. 2 gnomes. Probably makes him want to block a gnome. Nope, he just chomps. Takes 3. So we keep Skrelv up to protect our Anim. And we just pray we dodge a Languish. We say black. Since he has another black source up. Passes. Sacred Foundry. That's not a great top deck. Go to combat. Attack, 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 and attack. But another counter makes more dorks. And Nim is going wide. Down to 4 past the turn. Blast Zone. Got it. 1-0. Let's get in the next. Okay. Hopeful Initiate. Passes. Ganju. Skrells, they go. Cavern of Souls. On human. Vanguard. Hits me. Down to 18. Play Sakasan since his board presence is better than mine. I'm going to play Thalia as they go. Cavern of Souls. Mantis Rider. Sure. Goes to combat, attacks. Yeah, this gets a little bit of a boost. So we just take it. Cast Kellen, pass the turn. Experiment 1. Thalia's Lieutenant grows the entire team. Goes to combat, attacks out. I don't think there's a profitable block here. So if I trade both my threats for Vanguard, take 9. That just doesn't seem very profitable. I'd probably get left my Kellen. So he attacks out like this. This is a 5/5. So I can't really block it at all. So I'm at 1. And we scoop. So this doesn't really look like a matchup for Thalia or Tonic. Probably bring in Blast, Portable Hole, and Bali. So I think I can just cut all the Thalias. So that way I'm not taxing my own Urza's Blast. And I think Get Lost is just a little bit too expensive. I don't like that. Vantage. Zergo, say go. Cavern of Souls on human. Experiment 1. Plaza. Hit ya. Secluded Courtyard. Probably Vanguard. Sure. Hits me for 3. Plains. Adeline. Hit ya. Blocks the human token. Cavern. Your own Adeline? Nope. Kite Sail. Eats my Adeline. Hits me for 6. Down to 11. So I think I blast this turn. Foundry and hit ya. All blue mana, so another Kite Sail? Sure. Makes my Bell Striker not a creature no more. Another Adeline. Play an Adeline. Play Kithian. Say go. Mantis Rider? Of course. Go to combat. Hits me? Sure. For 5. Down to 4. Attack. Okay, blocks here. That flips. So we'll make Mantis Rider attack him and say go. Pack Leader attacks. Do you attack with Kite Sail? Yep, so we're at 2. Attacks both at Gideon, takes him out. That's fine. A second Pack Leader. Portable Hole. Eat a Pack Leader. Attack out. You can't block like that, you die. Okay, run it back. Actually, bring in Get Lost, go down Embercleave. Run it like that. Temple Garden. Experiment 1. Passes. Vantage. Skrelv. Mox Amber. Portable Hole. Say go. Courtyard. Experiment 1. Hopeful Initiate. Passes. Zergo. I guess Entai. Say go. It would be really nice if I drew a land. Goes to combat. I'm assuming attacks with both. Yep. Take 4. Mox Amber. Cast Mox Amber. Keeps a new one. I think I play a Nim since it's the new card. Attack. We will say yes. Get rid of a Zergo. Okay, so we drew a land. That's good. Oh crap. I had auto yield. Goes to combat. Passes. Plays Initiate. Go to combat. Attack. We will pitch Zergo. Okay, so we do draw a land. He has a 4/5. He can take him out. I think I have to. We'll say white. Alright, takes the easy blocks. Hit you for 4. Play the Forge. Play an Adeline. Say go. So far this deck has looked pretty decent. Land issues though seems to be the only problem I'm having with this deck. Got it. 2-0. Let's get into the next. Steam Vents. Tapped. Passes. Vantage. Say go. Stomping Grounds. Tapped. Passes. Play a Ganju. Thalia. Say go. Glasspool Shore. This might be the brand new Discover combo. Play Entai. Go to combat. Attack. Get rid of an Embercleave. Alright, so we get rid of a Nim. That's not good. Play Sacred Foundry tapped. Say go. Mountain. Passes. We drew in a Nim. Play a Nim. Go to combat. Attack. Put the discard Entai. Put it on the Thalia, because since it's probably red base removal, we drew a land. That's good. Play Sacred Foundry tap. Say go. Forest. Appraiser. So he could pay 1 time for an evolution. Okay, Mimic. Okay, uses his 1 mana for the evolution. Okay, a Carnosaur. Skrelv. Go to combat. Attack with everything. So that makes a bunch of dorks. We will put Atomic away. Throw that away. Put the counter on. So a 4/5. That should be big enough. We drew a land. That's fine. Okay, that blocks there. And that blocks there. So first things first. Ganju the Dino. And we can Embercleave there. Got game 1. So this matchup, probably melee. Seems like a good choice. That doesn't do enough. These are all sorcery speed. Sorcery speed. Redain doesn't do anything, since most of his spells cost 4. I'm going to say Embercleave is probably too slow, because we need answers instead. I just don't see these being useful. So I run it like that. Pathway on red. Passes. Plaza. I did want to land, that's good. So I think I dropped down Kithian. So that means I have Adeline next turn. Cast Mox Amber, say go. Pathway on red blue. Okay, makes a treasure. Passes. Play the Plaza. So I think I play it safe. Play Bell Striker. Go to combat. Hit ya. Mana Confluence. Do I want to cycle this? Possibly. Yeah, let's make 2/1/1s. Go to combat. We have enough pressure. We don't need to risk tapping out. This Get Lost is going to be the card that saves us. So go to combat. Attack. Flip to Kithian. And we uptick Kithian. Say go. Passes. Skrelv. That is something I can cast. We'll play Skrelv. So what did we learn this week about this deck? With the opponent just scooping out of nowhere? It feels good beating that deck so badly that he had to rage quit, so more or less. So a 3-0 record, not bad. My only takeaways about this deck is honestly, I think I said like from the beginning, I think having 4 and 4 of those 2 lands are just horrible, right? I get that they have a lot of advantage, especially at Ganja because it's a removal spell that can cost 1 white, but I think it's just bad. There was a few times where we just had 2 of them in hand, and we had to basically not be able to play a land just because of that reasons. So I would advise cutting 1 Sakasan, 1 Aganju, up a mountain and a plains. That way Field of Ruin is less of a pain, right? Also, I mean, we could actually maybe play lands and curve out. That seemed to be the biggest issue with the deck overall, is we got stuck on 1 land, 2 lands, not able to play the 3rd because we had duplicates of the legendary lands. So that is my only takeaway. Of course, you also could play a couple more Battlefield Forges. I mean, I guess you could take a Ganju away, up a Battlefield Forge, down a Sakasan, up a mountain, and that also might be pretty reasonable because it makes your colors better, especially since you want double white a lot more often, right? I guess it doesn't change the amount of whites, but it does change the amount of reds you draw, right? If you have any considerations, let me know down in the comment section. Overall, this deck felt quite impressive. And if you want to see me play this deck through a league, let me know down in the comment section. And I will definitely look out and see if later this season, I'm going to see if there's any more upgrades that people have, play tested with the deck. Because the sideboard felt like certain matchups, there was just not enough to dress the matchup, even though we won. So yeah, so I'm excited about trying the list out again in the future. But until next time, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification before you head out that door. And until next time, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Talk to you soon.